Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer your elemental energy reading for the week of January 5th through the 11th, 2025. We are into almost a full week into January already. So, with that, I read for the elements. If you're interested as to why, I have a video linked in the description. If you do not know what your elemental alignment is, I will read off the zodiac signs that fall under each element, but each element or each person has multiple elements that they are bound to through astrology. And there is a natal interpretation chart also linked in the description that will give you the circle with the 12 houses and all the little signs, symbols, planets, etc. And then there's a 10 to 20 page interpretation that goes along with that. It's not sponsored, but it's a really cool tool. If you've never had that before, it's definitely worth checking out. So with that, we'll get started and we'll hop over to our fire energy, and fire covers Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you're an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have fire high up in your chart, we are going to start with Laguz, the water rune, which is color of deep green. Tarot association is the star, and astrology is the moon. Unconscious, intuition, mystery, psychic awareness, hidden sources of creativity. Fire, this week is definitely going to be an interesting week for you. You're very much about action, moving, taking control of situations, but when you're starting your energy off for this week with Laguz and water, it's saying that's not going to be the best plan of action for you this week. This week, it's better to allow that more subconscious energy, that lunar moon energy, to really come forth. This is a week to work with your intuition, to use that intuition as a guidance tool. It's not just knee-jerk reactions. It's not must do action before thought. It is definitely a week of you want to make sure you are clear and checking in with your intuition, with your guides, guardians, because they talk to you through your gut instincts. Those subtle feelings of this just doesn't feel right, or maybe, man, this doesn't look right from a logical perspective, but I really feel I need to get involved in this. So pay attention to those gut instincts this week, fire. Your second rune is the Eowaz, the horse rune, and it is the color of white. Tarot association is the lovers. Astrology is Gemini. Travel and change, new jobs, new homes, spiritual journeys, or movements. This is really a call this week, fire. If you kind of let your spiritual practice go into neutral, this week is a time for you to put it back in gear and actually start using it. But it's also saying when you are working with this much water energy, it's a good idea to maybe slow things down a little bit, temper some of those more aggressive tendencies that fire has, and work with the masculine and the feminine and really find a neutral balance there. You also have Gemini coming in, which is to help you see both sides of a situation, to also help you communicate better between the two sides of yourself, because no person is, an island, so to speak. So you carry both energies within you. You're not just one or the other. And I mean, you're dominantly one or the other, obviously, but there is an energy balance that's within. Every man has feminine aspects, every woman has masculine aspects. So there's this energy of finding that balance within. And if you're in a relationship, they're saying this could be just opening the door for communication so that you and your partner can find a new balanced place. The lover's energy with Eowaz is really saying this is a week for connection, but it's not going to be connection exclusively from the passion side. There's this emotional, watery element that's coming forward. So let's take a peek at our Earth family. Earth covers the zodiac signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And if you're Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, or have Earth, this is for you. And we are looking at the Sowilo rune, which is the Sun rune. Colors of white and silver. Tarot association is the Sun. Astrology, the Sun. A rune of good health and happiness, wholeness, clarity, enlightenment, and success. Earth, this is going to be a shining week for you. The lightning bolt symbology that I'm getting is saying this is a time for those aha moments, those light bulbs of inspiration. Earth, this is a week to really listen to the instincts, but make movements. Where our fire family was saying, slow it down, don't do all that moving and shaking. Earth this week is definitely moving and shaking. They're saying don't get wrapped up in the earthquake that could be happening because you're the one that's starting to create it. In other words, things are shifting and moving really according to what you have set up and what your plans are this week. So if you're feeling hesitant, this is the week where you can step up, step forward, be more open and honest about stuff because it's time to shake things up a little bit. Your second rune is Dagaz, the day rune. This is literally sees the day energy between these two. It is color of light blue. Tarot association is temperance. Astrology is the dark moon. Awakening and clarity, indicating success, prosperity, abundance in all aspects of life. When I look at these two runes together, I see an hourglass, but a lightning bolt. This is your time to act. This is your time to step up. Seize the day is your theme for the week. Carpe diem, or however you want to look at these. So, Earth, whatever it is that you have been kind of putting off, you've been setting it aside. I'll get to this one of these days. Oh, maybe I'll be ready. This week, do it. Step up. Push forward. Do the next steps. Whatever it is that you're wanting to work on, really pull it back off that back burner. Pull it out of that closet where you've stuffed it because I'm just not ready for it. This week is definitely a week of action for you, and it's time to seize it. What do you want to do? What are you trying to do? Did you want to start that business? What's the next step? Is this an art project that you've been wanting to do? Do you need a class? Do you need to step up? How does this manifest for you? Earth, this is a week of saying, I'm just going to do it. So that's the energy that's coming up for our Earth family. Pretty proactive there. Our Air family, which covers Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I don't know why working with the runes triggers yawns for me, but it does that almost exclusively with them. So, anyway, we'll hop over to Air. And Air, your first one is Thurazaz, the god of strength. Color of bright red. Tarot association is the Emperor. Astrology is Mars. Protection, someone may provide help. Good news coming in. Air, I'm hearing that this is a good time to work with some of your fire friends. If your partner's fire, this is a good time to really get that working together thing going on. But it's also saying they're calling you to embrace your strengths. Embrace what it means for Air to step up in their place. You've got Emperor, you've got Mars. This is very projective masculine energy that's coming up with this. So Air, step into that more aggressive role, a little more dominant this week. That doesn't mean go out and be rude and all that nonsense. That's not being aggressive, that's not being dominant, that's not being masculine. What they're saying is your yes means yes, your no means no, but do not let others push you around this week. If you don't want to do something or you're needing something done, speak up. Air, this is communication is your thing anyway. This is a time to be a little more brutally honest is what I'm hearing. So take that and go forward. Again, use your intuition and your guidance, but it's definitely a week of Air stepping forward. Your second rune is Berkana, which is the birth rune. Color of dark green. Tarot association is the Empress. Astrology is Virgo. Renewal, promise of new beginnings, new growth, birth, family, and home. Air, if you are partnered with a fire, this week could be very intense in the intimacy world. There's also, they're showing me this is also a good time, or maybe not a good time, but a new surprise coming in the form of pregnancy or something creative coming forward. Whereas fire had a lot of the masculine, you've got masculine, but you also are carrying a great deal of the feminine here. You have the Emperor and the Empress. So Air, work with your balance as well, but they're saying if you're partnered with a fire or you have fire and air really high in your charts, this could be a very productive week for you. But it's because you're being honest, because you're moving forward. You are working in this energy of how can I find balance, how can I create, and how can I order my life to make it more to flow more better. I'm not sure why they're using bad language here or bad grammar, but you're using this energy to really progress. This is not this is not a week for you to sit on your laurels. This is a time to really get up and get to moving, because you are in balance is what I'm hearing. This is not you need to find the perfect balance. You're in balance because you have both Emperor and Empress. You have Mars and Virgo. You're working with this energy of stable energy. So whatever it is you're working on, this is a good time to really move forward with it. Earth, air, even though you're enemies as far as energetically speaking, this week is definitely a positive vibe week for both of you. So let's take a peek at our water family. Water covers Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So all of the fishies. We are going to start you off with this rune. Decided to try to jump out of the bag when I was shuffling him, and then leapt out of my hand. So we're starting off with Iawaz, which is the horse. Color of white. Tarot association is lovers. Astrology, Gemini. Travel and change, new jobs, new homes, spiritual journeys, or movement. Water. Take your meditation practice to a deeper level. Take your love life to a more intense level. And that doesn't mean, doing weird things. Really bring your focus to your partner if you're in a relationship. This is a week to do the surprise things, like they come home, the dishes are done, dinner's ready. You're going home and you swing by the store and you pick up that one particular pastry that you know that they love. Oh, I have to watch my diet, my figure. That's okay this week. This is also saying there's a lot of options for growth. There's a lot of movement potential. We haven't seen your second rune yet, so we'll see what that is. But definitely water is about, this is a time for you and your partner's growth. If you are single, this could be the introduction of a new person. This could be a friendship taking to another level. This could be a brand new person coming out of nowhere, but there's definitely going to be an expansive energy for our water family this week. So be open to a little bit of emotional intensity, and it could also be very passionate for you. Your second rune, flip the page here, is the so that was Iawaz. This is Iawaz. I need to find out what the exact terminology here is. It is the yew tree, color of dark blue. Tarot association is the Hanged Man. Astrology is Scorpio. Protection, a time of death and rebirth, using foresight and perseverance. There's new things coming in for you, Pisces, water. This is definitely a time for you to look at things from a different perspective. The Hanged Man is, to me, one of the best cards in the tarot deck because it's challenging you. When you look at things from this perspective, can you flip it upside down? Can you see it from some other way? Water, this week you have a lot of growth potential, but you're not going to do it in the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 pathways. You're going to do it in a unique way. You're going to expand emotionally, physically, whatever it is you're doing, in a way that is unique. You're challenging the traditional roles of whatever it is you're doing. And it's not because you don't understand them or you don't appreciate them. That particular path may not be for you in this moment. So water, embrace your weirdness, embrace your uniqueness, allow yourself to enjoy life as it comes to you, because this week for water, you have a lot of options. There's that growth potential. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to step up or step out in the world in a way that you embrace yourself? You embrace who you are as a water. You're one of the fishies. You don't have to be like everyone else. And this week is definitely a recommendation to step out in your uniqueness, your weirdness, whatever you want to phrase that, and really live your authentic self, being that unique, amazing person that you are. But it doesn't mean you have to be super quiet, but you don't have to be really that boisterous. The potential is there for a lot of growth because of that, and that's what I'm hearing. So, any other messages for our elemental family this week? Embrace the changes. It's a new year. Plan ahead. What are you wanting to create with this upcoming year? The energy of the new year, the new time, this energy of Yule has come. We have a lot of potentials available to us. Do the vision boards, set the affirmations, make your agreements with yourself, with your family, with your higher self, and all of your guides, guardian angels. Move forward in grace and beauty. You all embrace this. You all know this. This is your reminder, your call to step up and say, yes, this is the life I want to lead. This is the direction I want to go. Is it going to be rainbows and butterflies? Absolutely not. But that's the blessing and the beauty, is you get to learn as you grow, which helps you refine and define what it is you're looking for. Step out in beauty this week, elements. Do the things that bring your heart joy. And with that, we will wrap up this reading. Do all those streamer things like comment, subscribe. As long as we're respectful with the comments, that's really all we can ask for in today's world. With that, I will let you guys go. Have a beautiful, amazing week.